Happiness is permanent. What is temporary is sadness. I want to paint the rest of my days with the best colors. Excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. It takes sunshine and rain to make a rainbow. There would be no rainbows without sunshine and rain. My life will be the best illustration of all my work. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Whenever you feel bad, remember all the good days you've had and be happy again. Dripping water hollows out stone, not through force but through persistence. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. You don't know me. You know one me, just like I know one you. And you can't know every me, and I can't know every you. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. I need you to be happy. I need one of us to be happy. Saya adalah produk gagal yang sedang dalam proses pinduran along. Smiley face. We have been moving along at such a fast pace that we no longer know what we are doing. Now we have to wait until our soul catches up with us. Illegal aliens have always been a problem in the United States. Ask any Indian. It takes guts and humility to admit mistakes. Admitting we're wrong is courage, not weakness. Let the speaker speak truly and the judge decide justly. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. No matter how much suffering you went through, you never wanted to let go of those memories. Life is not like water. Things in life don't necessarily flow over the shortest possible route. Fame is a vapor, popularity is an accident, riches take wings, those who cheer today may curse tomorrow, and only one thing endures: character. Time throws you out of its dimensionless planar like a boomerang. It unites with you again in death. Now and then it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy. I have always thought that all philosophical debates are ultimately between the partisans of structure and the partisans of goo. Accept our own thoughts. There is nothing absolutely in our power. People resist a census, but give them a profile page, and they'll spend all day telling you who they are. We all take a different path to the same place. Why we took the path we did will always be a mystery. We are saved by faith alone, but the faith that saves is never alone. What is considered impossible is someone else's opinion. What is possible is my decision. If we try to measure now, we find it's always gone, has become part of the past. A point of view can be a dangerous luxury when substituted for insight and understanding. Never stop. Never stop fighting. Never stop dreaming. I want words at my funeral, but I guess that means you need life in your life. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. If you have joy in your heart, even the most mundane moments will become extraordinary. What you don't know won't hurt you. A dubious maxim. Sometimes what you don't know can hurt you very much. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. You just keep pushing. You just keep pushing. I made every mistake that could be made, but I just kept pushing. Scars show us where we have been. They do not dictate where we are going. Every person must choose how much truth he can stand. People do not meet by chance. They navigate their lives to certain people for certain reasons. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. One of the inescapable encumbrances of leading an interesting life is that there have to be moments when you almost lose it. It is wise to keep in mind that neither success nor failure is ever final. We make choices every day, some of them good, some of them bad. And if we are strong enough, we live with the consequences. All great things must first wear terrifying and monstrous masks in order to inscribe themselves on the hearts of humanity. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. But merely being tradition does not make something worthy, Kadash. We can't just assume that because something is old it is right. I had to learn to live without you, and I couldn't make sense of it, because I left so much of me inside of you. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Insanity is doing the same thing, over and over again, but expecting different results. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Focus on your character, not your reputation. Focus on your blessings, not your misfortunes. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. Denying yourself a life of personal freedom is denying yourself of a life worth living. The opposite of a correct statement is a false statement, but the opposite of a profound truth may well be another profound truth. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. 10 years from now, make sure you can say that you chose your life. You didn't settle for it. Opportunity may knock only once, but temptation leans on the doorbell. The timing of your struggle depends on how resistant you are to your molding. Change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now, without delay. Life might take you down different roads, but each of you gets to decide which one to take. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. Faith is not like a raincoat, only to be worn on drizzly days. Being ourselves was the easiest path to choose, although not the easiest to see through till the end. Imagining that you are deep and complex, but others are simple, is one of the primary signs of malignant selfishness. A flower does not use words to announce its arrival to the world. It just blooms. You should expect mistakes in your life. Mistakes are expected, inspected, and respected. You cannot live a non-violent life as long as you are consuming violence. Please consider going vegan. The only reason for a test is to grow our faith in his ability to help us pass it. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. I want to be free, Michael. Just for once in my whole life, I want to be free. You are free. You just don't know it yet. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. If the truth considered your feelings, then it must consider the feelings of all living creatures. Peter Ojo. When life doesn't meet your expectations, it was important to take it with grace. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. I'd rather learn from one bird how to sing than teach 10,000 stars how not to dance. When you are on your path, and it is truly your path, doors will open for you where there were no doors for someone else. To establish that a rule is likely to be true, one must try to prove it false. When you are measuring life, you are not living it. The windows of my soul I throw wide open to the sun. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Life takes a bit of time and a lot of relationship. The true delight is in the finding out rather than in the knowing. Life teaches us the right path is rarely the easy one. Your life will not end with death. You are immortal. You are always there, and you always will be. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Never allow others to create your world, because if you do, they will always make it too small. I wonder if I'll ever have to decide which is worse, life as we're living or no life at all. All that exists is just and unjust and is equally justified in both respects. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy. Peace is not happenstance. It is a living fire that must be fed constantly. It must be tended with vigilance, else it dies out. Miss Abbott, don't worry over me. Some people are born not to do things. I'm one of them. A picture held us captive, and we could not get outside it, for it lay in our language, and language seemed to repeat it to us inexorably. Listen with curiosity. Speak with honesty. Act with integrity. Step follows step. Hope follows courage. Set your face towards danger. Set your heart on victory. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness. That is life.